I'm sorry, Olivia. I didn't mean to be rude. I just didn't expect to see you in Port Charles.
I made some contacts with art dealers when I was decorating Duke's Club. And they specialize in primitives, which for some reason have become very popular in the city.
So you just thought it would be nice to drop in on a friend while you were here?
Lucky for me that I did. Otherwise, I wouldn't have met Robin. I've heard so much about you. Incidentally, what are you doing here? Don't you have school? Not yet.
After Labor Day. Ugh.
Oh, of course. So your mommy and Duke must be out of town.
Mm-hmm. They're coming home tonight.
Robin, can you do me a big favor and go and plug in my curling iron?
Oh, sure.
She's so cute.
I thought I made it clear to you that I don't want you around here anymore, especially now that Robin's here. Robert could walk in any minute.
Oh, so you haven't told him about Julian yet?
The right moment hasn't happened. But you know, he's going to figure it out if he sees you with me. He knows you're a member of the Jerome family, and he's already warned me to stay away from you.
I in.
Good, thanks. Excuse me.
Hello?
Oh, what lovely little birds.
You like them?
Oh, yes. Are they yours?
Uh-huh. They're lovebirds. Just like Cheryl and Daddy, just like Mommy and Uncle Duke.
Oh. I know a lot about lovebirds.
You do?
Mm-hmm. I can see how much you care about them. You have to be very careful with them.
Yeah. I love them very, very, very much. I take very, very good care of them.
I'm sure you do. You know, it's important that you do that because, well, they love each other a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, if anything happens to the daddy bird, if he should go away or anything, well, then the mommy bird dies. They don't think very much of it, do they?
Now, don't you doctors ever check the time?
Oh, we gotta go. Eat up, Walt. Break's over.
Well, it can't be. I haven't even started dessert yet.
Too bad. Eat up. But just a little bit longer. Labor Day is right around the corner.
Yeah. Seems like a holiday always comes by right when you need one. You ever notice that?
What I notice is an emergency usually happens and we don't get a chance to holiday.
Well, you should try running Kelly's. It's always an emergency.
Oh, wait a minute. I saw you at the big Labor Day picnic last year.
Well, what we do is spell each other every 2 hours. It makes the day seem more human.
Ah, okay.
That reminds me, I better
what?
ask Amy if she's going to join me at this thing.
Yeah, right. Women have a... They start acting a little funny when you take things for granted.
You going to take Sam?
Well, I should have asked that blonde that we saw at the hospital this morning. Remember the one in the red dress?
Oh, man. I remember a day when you'd be chasing her down the hall, barking at her heels. Sam must have some influence on you.
I got it. Right here, all the little clues you could need.
What is it?
Vito's little black book. He told me that he'd written every important address and name of, what do you call them, those, fences. Is that it, fence? Yeah, every important fence on the East Coast was in there. What do you reckon?
Why didn't you give me this earlier?
Well, how was I supposed to know you wanted it? Today's the first time I've heard you talk about fences, and there you have it, instant fences, courtesy of your cousin Prunella Roberts.
The most disillusioning part of this whole nightmare was Alan. Alan was still young. I mean, he comes bounding in all full of energy, and there I am. I'm sitting with the old, dried-up weed.
Oh, my dear. Age happens to everyone.
Well, I hate it.
Every woman does. It's this silly society. But I know a cure for what's ailing you.
What, would you abolish all of the calendars?
Oh, don't be silly, dear. No, the Green Meadows Spa. It's wonderful.
Are you talking about a fat farm?
No, dear, not a fat farm. It's just a wonderful place to feel young again.
What do you mean, how so?
They pamper you, get you in shape. They have everything there. Facials, wraps, massage, tennis, horseback riding. After 2 glorious weeks, you'll feel just like a teenager.
Actually, I think I'd feel great if I just had 2 weeks of not having any surgery at midnight. And you know something? I have vacation time coming up.
Well, then, it's all settled. I did the owner a favor a year ago, or rather I got Edward to do him a favor on the stock market. Oh, and by the way, they protect your privacy here. You leave everything behind. Your career, your jewelry, even your last name. They'll make a new woman out of you. And I know I can get you in right away.
Can you get me in yesterday?
Well, Colton, thanks for the tour, Felicia. You bet. Things are really moving along here.
Speedy.
You know what, Colton, I'm sorry. When did you say that you were discharged from the Marines? I can't.
I didn't, actually. I got out and then came here immediately. I came to Port Charles because my mama was here. I didn't really have anywhere else to go. But you don't have to mention that.
Oh, no problem. Look, do not use in the article. I like to keep a notes of everything, you know, even stuff that I'm not going to use. So, gosh, you haven't been here very long.
No.
You ever get that feeling like, hey, you want to put on the old uniform again?
No, actually, civvies suit me just fine.
Okay. Well, you know what? I have abused your hospitality just a little bit too long, and I have a couple things that I have to check on, so
Okay.
I'm going to be on my way.
All right.
Nice.
Thanks
Thanks for everything.
You
okay?
bet.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot something. Don't go away. Hang on.
Full of it.
This was delivered to me today. It was from a guy that I did a story on. It's wine, cheese, and fruit. And here you go. I want you to have it. It's cheese. I can't eat cheese. I'm allergic to it. It makes me, well, never mind. Hey, so would you guys like to have a preset picnic basket here?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. What do you say, Felicia?
And just for us.
Just for you. Well, it looks like the workmen, they're already gone. They're having their lunch, so you can make this the first official wine and cheese reception right here in the Arts Complex. What do you say?
Thank
Great,
you.
thanks.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, I have to thank you. You guys have helped me out immensely, so I'm going to be on my way.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You
sure.
enjoy it, all right?
Take it easy.
Okay.
A nice man.
You know, I don't know who this guy is that you did the story about, but I approve of his taste.
Let me see. Oh, my goodness. What is that, peanut butter and milk?
Sometimes things are...
So when Dr. Collins saw the results of your test, she says to me, why is a healthy woman like that taking up hospital bed space?
Well, that's my second thing.
Now listen, Duke, you will remember what I told you, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to appoint Olin to be Anna's soul-keeper. She's going to wait on her hand and foot.
Oh, I love it.
Well, don't get carried away, but I really think you ought to take it easy just for the next couple of weeks. And if you're a very good girl, we'll ease up on you. How's that?
I promise, I promise.
Okay. I'm going to see about getting you signed out of the hospital, and I'll ride down with you.
Thank you.
What are you going to tell me?
What was that?
Back in the room. Did you have something to tell me?
Oh, well, if it was important, I would remember it. I think I told you the only important news. I made it perfectly clear to Victor John that I'm finished with the Jerome family.
Dr. Stein, Dr. Bill Stein, please call Mary Jane Sarian and...
Oh, Mother, I'm so happy you're here. I need this hope so much. Is something the matter? If it's the way I behaved this morning, or the fact that I came down here before you, I couldn't help myself. But the joke's on me anyway, because you were right as usual. Duke's not going to be here until tonight, so... Anyway, you can confront him then if you want to.
I haven't come to help you destroy Duke. I'm here to stop you from doing any more damage. Believe me, Olivia, I will stop you. Any way I must.
You're taking Duke's side against your own daughter?
I have no children.
What are you talking about? I'm your daughter.
I have no daughter.
Father, what have I done?
You tell me. And I want no more lies.
I never lied to you.
No more! I'm going to ask you a simple question. Much will depend upon your answer.
I'm not afraid of your question.
Good. Then neither of us needs to be afraid of your answer. Were you responsible for Julian's death?
I feel like we're the only people on the whole earth.
This stuff is great. I'm starved.
Again? You're always starved. Surprised you don't weigh a ton.
I do, actually. I've just been brainwashing you into thinking that I'm thin.
We have to do something nice for Mr. Ripley. I mean, this was very nice of him, and we don't even hardly know him.
And that's the funny thing about that guy. I could swear that I've met him somewhere before. He says he doesn't remember me, but I know I've met him somewhere before.
Well, maybe he just looks like somebody you've met before.
Well, yeah, you're probably right. Whatever the case may be, I owe him a vote of thanks for making you happy.
I want you to be happy, too.
I have never been happier.
It happened again.
I saw her again. Felicia, who is this woman? Oh, God, please. Please don't leave me. Please help me.
Stacy, you're here.
Don't waste time.
Saturday, Natty had a dream, and she set out across the country to fulfill it. Meredith Salinger stars in the journey of Natty.